Well, if they want to, yes. But maybe they will not do it here. They're there in New York. That would be too challenging too. Bianca is already an actress. She just graduated. So, legitimate.
How about the boy?
drama.
How about the boy?
My son, my
Your son?
youngest, Rafael, no, he's into other things. Into his girlfriend. Young and having fun. Wala, he's traveling a lot. He wants to do law. I said, go for it. I would like one member in our family to have some kind of law expertise, right? Why not? Mabasag naman yung ano namin, history of actors.
Through the years, we've seen those who won in the Starstruck and also those who tried to enter it but didn't make it. And actually, one of the biggest stars today of GMA, Alden Richards, was a reject of Starstruck. He was eliminated in the initial auditions pa lang. But now it turned out he became one of the biggest stars of GMA. On the other hand, some of those who won are now back into oblivion, like Steven Silva and Martin Escudero. And the others, like Aljur, Raisa Senon, they decided to move on to the other network. So, ang hirap sabihin talaga kung sino ang sisikat o hindi. But in your own opinion, what is more important? The looks or the talent?
My personal opinion, it would be great to have a combination, but I think the first thing I would look for is the talent. But again, it's also a particular thing that they're really also wanting to find is the whole package of that personality matched with the talent. Primarily, I think there's got to be some kind of talent there, whether it be in dancing, in acting, and in singing. I think my expectations were a little too high because I was looking for the triple threats, which we seldom find nowadays. But we know that they have a potential in one way or another in one area that can still be groomed to be developed in the other areas. Singing, primarily, I find is very difficult to come by. So if one has a singing voice, she already, for me, has an edge over the others. So, matindi para sa akin yung talento. If it goes well with her or his looks, then why not? Then he's the lucky one. But once the man is, or the potential is talented, lalabas at lalabas din yung pagkagwapo at pagkaganda eh, para sa akin.
Ikaw, Heart, what do you think about it? Looks or talent?
I think talent, kasi the looks will follow. I mean, nowadays, it's all about developing yourself, and pag naging komportable ka na at confident ka, automatically gumaganda ka. So it's really the raw talent that we're looking for. But going back to what you're saying and how the other talents that didn't make it, that's why I guess that's the beauty, how I think about judging is, if, sometimes you feel bad na i-reject mo sila, but it's also good because if, maybe they're meant to be doing something else, something bigger also. So parang okay lang din to, let go of some. But then for me, going back again to your question, it would be definitely talent.
Ikaw, Jose. Kasi napansin ko, dun lang sa Itbulaga Artistahin, ang dami may potential, di ba?
Marami. Siyempre, pag ako tinanong mo yung talent ako, dahil yung itsura, talo na agad tayo, di ba? yung itsura kasi pwedeng ayusin yan, pero yung talent, nandyan na yan. Kahit ano sabihin natin, kahit gaano kagandang lalaki, kahit anong kagwapo o kaganda ng babae. Pero yung talent, mahirap isaksak yan kung wala naman talaga talent.
Okay, but I beg to disagree with the three of you because for me, looks first. Television is a very visual medium. So more than anything else, kailangan magaganda yung tinitingnan sa screen. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mario.
Tama, Mario.
Alright, before we continue our Q&A,
Maging artista. Well, bias ako, siguro masasabi ko yes. Kasi namahan ako talaga. At inabot na rin sa mga pamangkin at pati na rin sa daughter ko. Of course, meron na kaagad na DNA na nandun. Lalo na dahil na-expose na kami ng mula bata pa. Namamana naman din, syempre. Pero meron din yung mga hindi naman na wala namang pinagmanahan, walang pinanggalingan, na nakakagulat din, di ba? So it comes with, I don't know how to explain where it's coming from. Ikaw, Heart. Sama naman
Maybe, I think. Kasi
You paint so beautifully too.
my lolo actually before had movie houses in Bulacan, and they had a production house called Everlasting Pictures. And so medyo more or less, I guess, parang I also grew up with artistas in the house. My lola Mama Chit was also, she started catering the shootings of Everlasting. That's how their business came up. So I guess it's also exposure, and then
Yeah.
you have curiosity.
But it can also be learned. Depende sa sipag, sa tiyaga, at sa determinasyon. Because there are workshops, there are schools that can be, where it can be learned, and books to be read. Nasa sa inyo. Kagaya ng sinabi ni Mario kanina, yung mga hindi naman nanalo, yun ang mga nagpursige at nagtagal. Suddenly, their stars shown, which was not something that we predicted or had, caught from the start. So I think it comes from also their hard work, their desire to go and move forward. So, ganon. Para sa akin, naging swerte lang talaga ako na pinagpala ako ng Diyos ng mga magulang na napakagaling sa kanilang ginagawa. At nabigyan ako ng kahit papano yung konting talento mo. Right? So you've been there from the beginning.
Yes. Si Jose, considering na you have a son following your footsteps,
Yung po, dalawa yung anak kong...
sino mas magaling sa inyo?
Siyempre po sila. Kasi mga dramatic actor, nagdadrama yung mga bata. Pero nakakatuwa rin. Kasi nung bago sila pumasok sa showbiz, sinabihan ko naman sila na hindi ko sila, bahala sila kung ano yun. hindi ko sila anak. hindi ko sila tutulungan na bahala kayo kung gusto nyo kayong gumawa sa sarili. With this, pinakikita naman nila ngayon na kahit paano nakikilala sila pa unti-unti. Mga 5 na rin yung nakakilala sa anak.
Sisto, kaya sa inyong tatlo, would you know a star when you see one? Kasi dati si Mother Lily, who has made a lot of stars. We have to face that. Sabi niya noon, hindi daw nagagawang artista. Hindi daw katulad nito na nagsisearch ng isang artista. Sabi yung katulad nitong contest, you have to look for them. Kasi, considering na si Nora Honor, probably never dreamt she will be an actress. But she became a superstar. Nagbibenta lang siya ng tubig sa release ng train.
That's a good question, no? Sometimes you never know talaga the destiny that God's designed for each and every one. I guess, kahit nga, like we said, Ate Guy, she never expected that. I think it's also because of the times, the timing, the people, what they want to see new. We give them that, what they don't know they want or they need. They probably looking for something different now. Kasi, like you said earlier, dime a dozen. They're becoming so many of them, celebrities and personalities, especially through social media. I hope that at the end of the day, talent will still survive. That the audiences will appreciate the talent that should prevail in this industry. It's hard to calibrate na rin kasi kung sino talagang dapat magtagal at kung sino pwede maging artista at makapasok sa industriya. Kagaya nga nung iba, sa dami nila, na hindi pa nga nagpapakilala sa akin, tita na agad ang tawag. Ayoko na nga ng gano'n, di ba? Just because you appeared on TV, I'm supposed to know you. So, for me, it takes a lot of years and a lot of love for it. So, para sa akin, ang intention at motivation of why you're there is very important. And I think a lot of it has to do with Ate Guy loving it, as you said, as an example, no? I think it comes from the love for it.
And I guess then at the end of the day, I mean, starstruck contests or beauty pageants, just because you didn't get it doesn't mean it's not for you. You just have to keep trying if it's something that you really want to do. And if it's really for you, siguro po, the stars will align and it will happen.
Matusus eh. Ano
Ganda.
nag-align yung star mo?
Hindi. Minsan nakakatulong din yung pinanggalingan ng tao para sumikat.
Ayun.
Lalo ngayon yung tao, mas gusto nila yung pinanggalingan nila. Mas sinusundan nila yung artista. Hanggang
Yeah,
sa nakakatulong.
Cinderella story.
Yung story
Success
ng,
story.
correct.
Ang last question ko is for Ding Dong. Ding Dong, palagay mo kung si Marian Rivera na-join ng Starstruck, would she have survived?
I think so, yes.
Yes!
Oo naman.
Bakit? Explain.
Explain? Siguro kapareho nung experience ko when I first saw her. Kasi hindi naman kami nagkatrabaho kaagad. Nakita ko siya sa backstage ng isang studio. So doon pa lang nakita ko very interesting na yung kanyang aura dahil siguro dahil sa kanya appearance, pero nung nakita ko na siya mag-perform, mas na-validate yung hinala ko na may something dito sa taong to. So parang ganun din, di ba? Pag nakita mo yung isang hopeful, yung unang bubungat sa iyo ay yung kanyang yung physical na kaanyuhan, pero kapag sinopplement na niya ng totoong talent at ng totoong kakayahan, mas nabubuo yung katotohanan na he or she can make it.
Meron pa po, Tita Ethel.